everyone and welcome to my studio. Well, I walked into the studio today with a nice cup of tea and a lovely Klimt mug. I absolutely love this mug actually, really inspires me. And in there is some green tea and lemon this morning. And it is really good. And when I came into the studio I thought, what do I want to do today? And the answer was, I want to test some gemstones. I had a bag sitting on the side and it's full of gemstones, but it's not new gemstones. I bought a bag of, it was a mixture, it's supposed to be a mixture of costume jewellery and gemstone jewellery. This is the bag. It's actually half a bag, so it would be like a kilogram. And I really would like to know what I've got in here, so I thought we'll do that to start with. All the gemstone testing and, you know, what to do and what to look for. So come on, let me get you down on the table. Let's get started. So the first thing I want to do is just light this candle. Give it a little. There we go. Lovely. So that's done. We've got our lovely candle. I think it's eucalyptus and cedarwood. So what we got here then is a kilogram of vintage gemstone jewellery. We've got some sea breeze infuser, give us a nice smell. My trusted cup of tea. We've just lit the candle. And then over here, these are the important things for testing all gemstones. We've got an eyeglass. It's a sort of an economical tester. And this is Sid. Meet Sid, the Presidium. And it tests most of the gemstones. To be honest, you know, I pretty much test everything by it. And it's really accurate. So that's my setup for the video. So let's get testing. Come on. So Sid's warmed up and he's ready. So this one's just poking out the bag anyway, so this has to be the first one. It's really cold, so I would say that, yeah, that is a gemstone. It's absolutely beautiful. It's got these gold, I would say like Venetian glass beads in between, but we will check it now. To me, I think could possibly be a jade. So I'm just looking on Sid now. And if we're not 100% sure, you just test one or two. So this is actually a low grade jade. I know it's low grade because it's like calibrating very slowly to find it. If it's really good quality, it'll just jump to it. If it's really slow, we know that it's calibrating each time it's going, so it's not high quality. However, it's absolutely beautiful. I just want to test if these indeed are glass. Yes, these are glass, so these are Venetian glass, and that is really lovely. So we'll just pop that over here to one side. So let's see what else comes out. I don't want to bring it all out at the same time. Oh, there we go. So I would say, looking at that, it's amethyst. I've got to say, I did make a mistake once. I thought I had a pair of amethyst earrings and they turned out to be Blue John. So, you know, wouldn't hurt to give a quick test. But this is amethyst, as we suspected. Beautiful amethyst, and that's probably quartz. Indeed, it's quartz. And are these gemstones as well? No. So the black ones are not actually gemstones, they're just like a bead, a filler. So that's really lovely. So I'm just going to move things out the way so I can get the jewellery in really. So we'll pop the amethyst there. Oh gosh, this is another, I would say, a jade or jadeite. It's got a little Buddha as well. And that really quickly rushes up to jadeite. So indeed, that's a really lovely, lovely quality, much better than the one we had previously. And there's a little Buddha on there as well. Isn't he gorgeous? I couldn't see much wrong with this, but yes, the elastic has perished. But we pop that there. And we got lots of tangles on. We'll sort the tangles out in a minute. Here's a nice easy one. A lovely malachite bangle. Well, it looks like malachite. It's very cold, so I would say that it is malachite. So I'm just going to show you a little tip. So this is looking like malachite, but malachite isn't actually labelled on the Presidium. So what I do, I get a known source. So these I know are definitely 100% malachite. And what I do is I test the Presidium with the malachite. So it's just at the end of glass. So it's the last S. So I know it's about halfway, just under halfway, the first bar is malachite. You just pop these back in. And we test this one. And it lands in exactly the same place. So I know without a doubt that this is malachite. Few little tanglies. So this I would say is rose quartz. Ah, right, okay, so this isn't rose quartz. So this could actually be kunzite. It's not quartz, so I need to do a little bit more on this, a little bit more testing, because it's coming up into a much higher bracket. It could be a colour jade, it could be a pink amethyst, it could be kunzite, because it's not in the quartz family. Oh, that's a bit interesting. So this is really old necklace. It's been hand knotted in between, but it's got the most unusual clasp. How the... Oh, can you see the clasp? So how do you unlock that then? I have no idea. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Oh my word. Can you see it? So it's got like a stirrup shape on the one side, and then it's just got a normal hook on the other. And you hook. And you hook that in. And then you close it, you lock it with this little cantilever, and the little dot fits in the hole so it can't move. Well, that is the most amazing clasp I've ever seen. I'm going to have to look that up. It's obviously very old. And I think a little bit more research on this is needed. So pop that over there. I would think this is probably an agate. So I know from experience, it's usually halfway between the first bar and the second bar, that sort of area. Yeah, so this is an agate, goes right in the middle there. Lovely agates though, bit on the broken side, but still very nice. Some of these are really tingly tangly. So what have I got? It's, to me, it's amethyst. I'm sure it is. Some lovely amethyst chips, and straight away it goes to amethyst chips. It's a very dark amethyst, beautiful amethyst. So we'll pop those with the amethyst over there. Oh, so pretty. Isn't it pretty? Lovely workmanship in this. So this could be silver, so we will test this in a minute. I'm just going to test the stone. I would say it's some sort of an agate. It's not really picking it up. It is going around the agate area, but yeah, it's a beautiful agate, isn't it? And I'm just going to go and get the testing kit, and we'll do a quick test on that. So we're just going to do a quick test on that. We're going to get out our... So this is the touchstone. So I'm just going to do a scratch. Just do a nice scratch. I can already tell this is not silver because it's not giving me a scratch. But if you just want to see, I'll just go like that, and it's actually green and yellow. So we know that that is not even a low-grade silver. It's not silver at all. And if you want to hear more about testing for silver and gold, I do have a video, and I will link it somewhere for you to take a look. All right then, back to gemstones. Yeah, a lovely agate, stunning, really lovely pieces in there, and we'll pop those with the agates. Just test it. Yeah, so this is peridot. It's going up in the middle there. So we'll keep that over here. And the next one we've got... Oh, it's a mixture. Oh, it's a shame. That one's broken. So I'd say these are agates. Pretty large agates. But yeah, they're agates. I think that's sodalite. We got some goldstone. Goldstone. Amethyst. Quartz. And it probably won't pick this up. Oh, it is. So that is black onyx. So that'll be black onyx. Oh, what's this one? This is a jasper, shoots all the way up, I know, around about the 3 mark. So the end of the 2 and the 3 bar. So I know the jasper is about the beginning of the 3 bar, somewhere around there. Let's see if I can... There we are. That's a jasper. So that's actually a really nice piece. We'll put those over with the agates. So a bit of malachite again. Let's just check. Sometimes it's just getting into the stones. So we know this goes halfway on the first bar. Yeah, there we go. So that's a lovely malachite. So pop that with the other malachite. Is this malachite too? No. This is actually coming out as an emerald. Very nice. Nice clasp, old screw-in clasp. Nice piece of jewellery. But that indeed is an emerald. Gosh. Wow. Oh my word. This has taken my breath away. The carving on that is stunning. It's actually, I mean, it's going to be jade, isn't it? But it's actually hand carved a bird. I don't know if you can pick that up, but you know, it's quite breathtaking. It's not that thick or heavy, but the actual detail on it, and even on the back, is something different. It's like the back of the bird in the tree. Yeah, that is really special. Just gonna so this actually isn't testing as jade or jadeite at all. This is testing more towards so I'm going to have to do a little bit more work on this because it's not testing as jade or jadeite at all. Yeah, oh, it is going up. Yeah. Yeah, it's some type of jade or jadeite. It's absolutely exquisite. Yeah, that's my favourite piece so far. Oh, we've got another one. Oh, this is all tangled up in a broken necklace. Come on, we can do it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Nearly there. Come on. Ah, there we go. So it's another, looks like another carved, beautiful carving. Very old again. I mean, the actual knots in this are superb. I mean, there's a whole section there that, wow, very old. And this is going up towards, I would say, the jade family. Now, interestingly enough, there's no carving on the back of this one, and it's quite a bit heavier. Still very nice. It looks like a dragon, I would say. Yeah, dragon. So it's beautifully carved, but just not as fine as this one. This one seems to be, well, just quality. I can just feel that that's quality. And this one hasn't even got carving on the back. But, you know, still very nice to have, very nice find. So we might as well take these tangled up bits now. Although they're all tangled up, they are indeed amethyst, I'm sure. Yeah, really nice amethyst, so we'll keep those together. They're all breaking and falling apart. So we put those out the way. Now, interestingly enough, there are different ways to test turquoise. This one I can already tell isn't turquoise. There's quite a bit of white coming through. The colour isn't, it's like it's been splattered and it isn't right. And this will be howlite, dyed howlite, made to look like the turquoise. But as it gets older, it does fade, and also it starts to lose its colour when it's rubbing against something. So, now they do say the Presidium doesn't test for turquoise, but to me it does sort of, because turquoise is in the middle bar there. However, the first middle bar. However, so does howlite. Howlite tests in the same area. So unfortunately, we have to do other tests. So there's the acetone test, which is the nail varnish remover. You just put a little bit on with a Q-tip or an earbud. Just rub that in, and the blue will come off. The dye will actually come off onto the tip. But this one I can tell straight away there's a lot of white in there. So yeah, that's howlite. So this little chap have jumped out the bag, so we'll have a look at him. I have no idea what he is. He's a little carving. I love him anyway. Now he's either, is he a dog? Or is he a horse? My first impressions though is that he's a donkey, but then he hasn't got the long ears. What do you think? Maybe, what about a camel? Could he be a camel? Very interesting. So we keep him over with the jades there. Now this type of jewellery has been going on for centuries. It's usually Scottish. I have seen some Welsh ones as well, where they are agates that are glued to some type of metal and made into a bracelet. This is a really old one. I'm quite surprised that the agates are all still stuck on. It's a very old glue. If there was any of interest, I would remove and use them in other pieces. But yeah, somebody will like that. So we'll pop that with the agates. Oh, there's no mistaking this, is there? Lapis lazuli, beautiful cut pieces of lapis lazuli. The thread is going, unfortunately, so it's got to be restrung. I probably would re-knot that if I was going to do that. And it's got a lovely barrel clasp. But I'll probably re-knot that and pop that in my vintage shop. Lovely, really lovely. It's nice to have a bit of blue, isn't it? This bag seems to be predominantly greens. There's a little agate bracelet. The stretch has gone on it, so that would need redoing. It's a little gemstones, a couple of little different gemstones on there. So we'll pop that over there. Oh, we've got this lovely, I would say, jade necklace. I'll give it a quick test. Yeah, low quality jade or jadeite, and then it's got the glass crystals in between, and they really do sort of help bring out the colour there. They actually look really nice. Oh, this is interesting for any wire workers out there. So this looks like it is memory wire. They've put a bead on each end, probably just glued on. They've got a little bit of gizmo coiling going on. And then they've got all these, I would say, quartz flowers. Oh, it's actually going up into the jade. Or aqua. Well, if it's aqua, it's a very, very pale. It's going up into the aqua, but it's a very, very pale aqua. I would have said that was more of a quartz, but it's clearly saying sort of an aqua. Gosh, it is pale though. Anyway, And what they've done clusters of these gemstones, and they've put a little bead in, and then it's just been wound around. Then another cluster, made a little flower, wound around, and they've just kept going. And that actually, you can see how it was made on the back. But that actually is a really nice little bracelet. Look at that. It's a really nice little memory wire bracelet. And a little bit different as well, isn't it, for memory wire? Keep that in mind as a design because it's really sweet. I like that. We'll pop that over here. Oh, another tingly tangly. Oh, not too bad. So I would say that we've got, gosh, this is old, look, it's falling apart. Very, very beautiful, primitive piece, absolutely gorgeous. It would have been in its day. I'm sure this is an agate. Yeah, so these are agates. Obviously need restringing, but that will look spectacular once again. And I've got to say, these are freezing cold, these agates. So we'll pop that over with the agates. We've got another one of these. They're sort of, the bracelets are sort of overstretched now and given up a bit. You can't do anything. We'd have to restrand this. Just test. Yeah, a little bit of jadeite. Really nice, and you could remake with that. Oh, I absolutely love these. I hope we got a few more of those in the bag because, yeah, malachite. I just love the shape. I think they're gorgeous. So we'll put those to the side. Oh, we'll put those with the malachite. Hopefully find some more. That looks like a rose quartz, doesn't it? Ah, it's not. It's a piece of kunzite. Wow, okay. So that's nice, something different again. We've got a bit of kunzite there. Just a little bead. It's actually a jade bead, although it's quite pink looking. Let's have a look at these. Yeah, these are quartz. So these are rose quartz, and some nice little pearls there. I think you can tell the difference as well between rose quartz is like, you can get really rich rose quartz, but it's more pinky. So the kunzite has got like a little bit of a purpley colour in there. These look like, remember they might test as turquoise, which they are, but it still could be howlite. But I can't see any white on there at all. And it does look natural. It doesn't look painted on. It does, all the crevices and the cracks look quite natural. Oh, there's a little bit more of our agates that we had earlier. It's actually a beautiful old clasp on that. Look at that clasp. So when we're mending things, some people call it harvesting. We will take the clasps and use up the clasps as well. This hasn't even been turned into, look, a piece of jewellery. It's still on its strand. I love that just as it is, mind. But when I first of it, I thought, oh, it's agate, but it's actually jasper. I should have thought of that. So that's a beautiful jasper piece. Can't remember where we put the jaspers over. Oh, perhaps we didn't. We had a one on a mixed chain, but we didn't start the jasper pile. not much more to go now. So what we got, oh, look at that, really authentic jade, and it's heavy. It's really heavy. And yet it's not jade. It's not jade at all. It's actually aventurine. Oh my word. Double check. It's aventurine. Well, well, well. That is absolutely stunning. And so cold again, like it's just come out the ground. It's absolutely freezing. Very old, beautiful piece. Fascinated by, I can see the white flecks now in the aventurine. It's absolutely stunning. I love that so much. I'll pop him over here. Oh, we got a few more of these little marcassite beads, which I'm really interested in. What have we got here? It's labradorite. I mean, you haven't even got to test it. You can see it. Yeah, it just comes up in between the first bar. Labradorite. Absolutely love labradorite. So we pop that on the side there. Oh, I don't even need to test this piece. All the copper's coming through, and it feels a bit icky as well. Like got that icky, sticky feel. Now, I would have said, looking at this, rose quartz, but I got a feeling that somebody's been collecting kunzite, and I think this is kunzite. Yeah, this is kunzite. Beautiful, and I mean, it's beautifully made, but it's broken. I would probably, I mean, these are just ready to fall out, to be honest. So I'm going to rescue these and put those in another design at some point. So that's another piece of kunzite. Oh, I love the colour on this. Look how yellow this is. How does it work? Like that. Again, very old. We can tell by the clasp. Large clasp. I love how it's graduated on the inside. So we've got the larger beads on the outside and then graduated on the inside. That's really lovely. So this could be another jade. Oh, a quartz. So this is actually going to be lemon quartz, yellow or lemon quartz, and that's really sweet. Really like that. Obviously needs restringing. It's never been knotted, and it's just on a very old thread that yeah, that needs redoing. Oh, look, we've got some, oh, it's all broken. We must have been a lovely necklace. But we've got, oh, that's something different. We'll put that aside. But we've got all these lovely malachites. Oh, I love those. So what have we got? This just came out. I thought I just had the, what have I done with the loose one? It's missing quite a lot, but it's that idea again of gluing, and they are gemstones, they're cold, onto some base metal. So this is aventurine, really nice. We've got some amethyst, more amethyst. Oh, and a lovely long amethyst. Gosh, another one that hasn't actually been made up. So I'd say this is probably from somebody's collection, and they were collecting different gemstones. We got this lovely amethyst, so we'll pop that over there. Oh, look at this agate. Beautiful agate. That is stunning. It's got all glue and nastiness around there. So, you know, you still have to do quite a bit of work to tidy this up. But oh my goodness me, what a beautiful piece of agate. So put those with the agates. We've already done that one. That one's over there. Oh look, there's some more of those aventurines. Some more malachites. Lovely little bracelet. I would say this is probably strawberry quartz. It's actually jadeite. Yeah, these are both jade. Dyed pink. Absolutely lovely. There's not a lot. Oh yeah, I was going to say there's not a lot wrong with it, but you can tell the elastic has gone on that. So yeah, that's really nice. Put that with the jade. Oh, and our last one. Oh, lovely. Look at that. It's a Lola Rose. Isn't that nice? I really love the Lola Rose jewellery, and I'm so glad that we're ending on a Lola Rose. And I'm sure that's going to be an agate. Perfect agate. Good quality agate. And you wouldn't, you wouldn't expect anything less from Lola Rose. Absolutely delightful. So my favourites from this, we didn't get to use the diamond selector, no diamonds, but also if it comes up as glass on here, you can actually test this as glass or a gemstone. So if you've got any like you're not sure of, you can always use this, but we'll have to use that again because yeah, we didn't have any use for that one today. Now my favourite, I do love a bit of Lola Rose, but my favourite I think has to be this carving with the bird. Absolutely love that. These malachites really excited me when I saw those. I thought, oh my goodness me, they're going to make fabulous earrings. And then these lovely lemon quartz, something different. This lovely agate. I love the jasper. I mean, to be honest, I love it all, They all have their place. Don't forget the lapis. That was amazing too. Got all this lovely jade in particular. I like the jade with the Venetian glass on. I thought that was very nice and something different. The malachite bangle. Oh my gosh, I'm just going after everything now, aren't I? Anyway, let me know below what your favourite is on here, or maybe your own gemstone that you're collecting. Let me know. As you can see, it's quite a greeny collection. We do have quite a bit of amethyst in here. I really hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. And it's surprising, you think they're one gemstone and they turn out to be another. But I suppose that's the thing about testing. And it is important, especially if you're going to be selling the jewellery. You really need to know what you've got and what you're selling, don't you? So thank you everyone for watching. We'll probably have some nice little make-alongs. That'll be fun, won't it, with some of the jewellery there. But for now, I just want to say, create the life you love, even if it's one gemstone at a time. Love you. Bye.